what you want, be what you want.
Today I have my special guest Tyleatha in the building. She's a serial entrepreneur. She has an awesome upcoming event that she wants to talk about today. So why don't we first jump off into the event? It's called Rich Women's Annual Conference. What made you decide that you want to do a conference? And this is actually your third one, right?
This is my second one.
Second one, okay.
So first off, Rich was coined in 2016, which stands for Reborn, Inspiring, Confident, and Happy. And I like to, I started it because I like to have a community of women together, who are really authentic, who are really happy, and who are really coming together as women, growing and getting somewhere in life, building up one another, empowering, enlightening. So that's the purpose of the empowerment conference that I have yearly.
Okay. So this year is actually Saturday, March 30th. And where is it at?
It's going to be at Quite Nice Hall on the west side, 20851, Detroit, Michigan, 48219, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, and then you got some speakers that are on the panel. Which speakers do you have?
I have Sarah Davis, the owner of Be Real Boutique. I have Visionaire V, the brand strategist, and I have Stephanie Harris, which is the insurance lady. Those going to be my panelists that there's going to be speaking on business and life, their background, and teaching people and talking to them about how they can overcome their struggles in life and business.
Okay, and shout out to all those beautiful ladies as well. And a special shout out to Stephanie Harris. She will get you together with the life insurance. She'll answer any questions that you have. She's a serial entrepreneur as well. So I look forward to that. I will be there as well doing my other business, Kim's Tasty Treasure. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, you got other vendors coming too, right?
Yes, I do. I have quite a few vendors.
Okay.
I can name some. You already said you as well. Then I have Afro
Herbalist. Shout out to Brandy.
Right. And we also have Gigi's Teas.
Okay.
Then we have what is her name? Rochelle. She does the gun. She don't have a business name, but she does guns. So she'll be teaching people and telling people about safety hazards when we're out here in these streets. And then we
does she give people certifications?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe she does. She's well known for doing it. I have her information too. I'll give it to you as well, but I know you'll see her. Okay. We also have oh my goodness.
I'm already strapped. I stay strapped.
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready,
so
right?
Gotta get ready.
Okay. Cool. So also we have Dials of Denim. She sells denim earrings. We have some paparazzi. We have quite a few vendors that's gonna be there, like 10 to 12 vendors, so it'll be some time for people to shop and mix and mingle at the event.
Awesome. Okay, so y'all look forward to that. Again, that's on the 30th. If you need tickets, you can contact Tyleatha or you can contact me as well. We'll get you tickets, and it's going to be like a brunch as well, right? So
yes.
It'll be food served. So you'll be able to eat and listen to the speakers as well.
Yes.
So let's rewind it back a little bit further. So how did you get, because you're also a life coach as well, right?
Yes and no. I started, then I stopped. So no, I'm just more into, getting together the community of women to empower them. No more of that one-on-one. So no one-on-one coaching anymore.
Okay, but you still mentor people and inspire others, though.
Yeah, so. I do. Yeah, I do that. I like to do it now in a group form.
Okay, that's good. So what made you want to step out there and get off into like women empowerment and all of that?
Because I want to build a community of, for sure, authentic women. And I was talking to someone today about how women need to get together and show up for one another. It's a lot of people who only show up for people who they choose to show up for. They pick and choose this certain tribe or who they want to be around. But I feel that we all need to show up for one another, because I'm going to tell you something. When people see you moving and shaking with people, then they'll start coming. People support people who don't even support them. So I want to build a community where you're going to get supported regardless if you're at the bottom where you think you are. I like a community where people are all on the same page And you know how we go to events and people
Right.
be looking down on you. That's not what I want to do, and that's not what I put out there in my events, or just me, period.
Right, that's awesome. And then what women also need to realize, especially business women, collaboration over competing.
Absolutely.
Man, it's like the when I'm with the circles of wealthy women, everybody wants to collab, and the people that's being ratchet, they the ones who want to compete.
Like, come on now.
Like,
it's not working here. It's not making any sense.
It's not making any sense. But at the end of the day, it's good to find, like-minded women or people with, the same ideas or goals that you have, and you can brainstorm, you can put it together, and you can do a lot of things. Yes. 3 minds is better than one.
Absolutely.
3 people with $20,000 is better than one.
And that's what I be saying. Like, why? What I don't get to is people like to be around people with money, and they don't want to get on that level. I understand entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but don't be in a circle of people who's making money and you're just watching and just lurking and not moving and shaking. I think that doesn't make sense.
Right. And then also, we as the people, women, and all of us need to stop not wanting to share resources, because that's something I see heavy in our community. People can know something, can point you in the right direction, and they don't want to share resources. So it all comes back tenfold. When you help people, it comes, but the universe brings it back to you. God will bless you. So everybody just be, I don't want that person to get bigger than me or better than me. It's not even about all of that, because you might end up collabing with that person and y'all both getting a big bag. So that's how you got to look at it.
Yeah, they worried about who's going to do what with their money when you can just collab, like you said, together and build together.
All the time. Or sometimes when I'm with a circle of women and we all wealthy, it's nobody's not trying to showboat, because we all got money at the table. But like I said, when you around other women who don't, they want to compete or they want to be the loudest in the room, and it's not even necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's the thing. Some people got to learn to be quiet and not just feel like when I go in the room I gotta let people know what I do. I learn to go in the room sometimes and be quiet, and a person won't even know really what I do until I open up my mouth, because I'm not here to just be boasting and bragging on what all I do. I come here to be coachable and teachable and enjoy myself. I don't come to just boast and brag. So that's what a lot of people do. They like to put it out the front street of what they're doing, and sometimes they ain't really moving and shaking, but they make it seem like they are. So yeah,
social media is like Alice in Wonderland.
But another thing I want to say too about these communities too, though, because I've been thinking about it. It's like when you're in a community, you got to make sure that you're in a community where you're able to grow. I'm in a couple of communities, and I watch some of these people in these communities, and they're not really growing. And what I'm saying about that is that they're not able to build. So say, for instance, Kim, like, you be like, okay, come in my community and I'll link you with some people. But when they link you with the people, they want free stuff all the time. It's not a way for you to make money. I don't think that's a real good community to me as far as resources. It's okay to do certain things for free, but don't expect everything volunteer work or do this for free. How are you going to grow?
For sure.
Grow after everything being volunteer and free?
So I want to give a shout out to Natasha Lee, that girl. That's one tribe that I'm in with those ladies. Like I said, Natasha will refer people to me, and I make money with clients. I refer things to her, and that's how it's supposed to be. If I know somebody who can use your resources, or somebody asking me to refer, I'm gonna mention your name, the people that that I mess with, and then when somebody that need my services, you mention me, and we're all spreading it around together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember how I told you the other day? I'm like, I need you to get on the phone and call them people. You cannot gatekeep. If they calling the gatekeep for what? For sure. What are you holding on to the resources for? So you just have to make sure you get around women who going to help you grow on both levels, life and business. If you don't want to be a business owner, that's fine. But if you want abundance, you need to be around people who have abundance mindset. So that's the main thing too. People they need to shift the way they think.
I was listening to Coach Stormy the other day, and she was saying how she doesn't like to be around people that are that don't, she want to be in a room with people that have more or at her level or have more.
Absolutely.
So you can learn from them. How you gonna learn from somebody? I mean, I'm not saying belittle people or judge people, but how you gonna learn if everybody is doing lower than what you're doing, or they're not trying to grow, they're not trying to learn. So I enjoy observing and being around people who are at least on my level or doing more.
Absolutely.
Because I'm like a sponge. I'm observing. I'm learning how you do this. And just lately, I've been meeting a lot of women, powerful women that share resources. Like I said, that have turned me on to clients. I've turned them on. And it just started, like I said, about the universe. When you put out good, you get good back. I've had so many opportunities within the last year just from, shaking and moving, being in different rooms, providing my resources, helping people, and it just, like I said, it comes back tenfold.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's how this come about too, is because I start surrounding myself with different people. You get what I'm saying? And I'm knowing that, okay, when you help others, it'll come back to you. So you got to be around people who gonna push you. If you ain't around people who's gonna push you, what you around the phone? You cannot always want to come to the table to eat. You got to be able to bring some food to the table too. When I'm saying food, be able to teach somebody else how to do something. People always want to come to the table and they want something and don't want to give anything.
For sure. And like I was saying, sometimes that person who you gave that sauce to or gave that game to, they might come up on a big bag and come back and bless you. Like, you know what you showed me, what you taught me, I got this, and this. Here, I want to sprinkle you with this. And I might even bring you in on it. So you never know.
Absolutely.
You never know. So after this event, what do you have coming up next?
I have some things coming up. Me and you gonna collaborate on some things.
For sure.
For the women's, because I want to do the empowerment, and after that I want to have some fun with the ladies. I don't want it to always be, all she's talking about is, empowering somebody. Let's have some fun. So I want to have some fun this year. It's not going to always be about business. I want to have some fun. Let your hair down, be yourself. That's basically it. And I want people to learn to build meaningful relationships. People don't understand the difference between building a relationship and making a sale.
They sure don't, because building
you can make that dollar, baby. Let me tell you something. That relationship gonna stretch.
For sure. People just, like, networking is worth more than money. People just don't. People be so in the moment, they don't think about the future. A relationship can get you something for 10 years to come. Absolutely. But some people just worried about that sale that 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I get in a lot of rooms and a lot of the people say, "Oh, why you get it?" The relationships, the networking. I can call. I got so many people in entertainment, all kind of people with prestige, high numbers in my phone. If I need, I can call. Like I said, it's about building relationships, and it's about having integrity and being in your word too.
For sure.
If people do things for you, if somebody call you and they need a favor, you need to be able to show up for them as well. So you can't just always be a one-sided thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Your word is your bond.
So how do you feel about the state of, like, the young ladies nowadays? Do you think they have like a lot of business women to look up to? I'm talking about girls, like, I'm gonna say like 18, early 20s.
Okay, ask the question again about the 18. Are you saying in business or?
Well, no, I said, do you feel a responsibility for them to have mentors to look up to?
That they should have them?
Yes, for sure.
They should
I have quite a few young ladies that I mentor to. They call me, ask me for advice, their opinion. I show them different things or whatever, because it's not a lot of that out there anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's another reason
everybody naked and shaking their ass.
That's what I'm saying, because when I was growing up too, we didn't have, people like us showing us stuff on podcasts talking about, abundance and growth and business and life changes. That's another reason why I have 16 seats held for females ages 15 to 20 to come in for free for the event. So I would love that.
Yeah, make sure you put that out there.
Yes, I did. I put it on my page, but I'm putting it here. Please share this. Ages 15 to 20. I'm holding 16 free seats. Even if you got to drop them off, please let them come and experience and just hear the backstories and have some fun, because trust me, they're going to have a good time. They're going to have some fun. I'm telling you for sure.
For sure. We're going to make sure those seats get filled.
Yes, please. I want to fill those seats and just have something. You know, we just do something good for the ladies.
For sure.
Young girls.
So we're going to have a trip coming up. Everything is not set in stone, but we'll put it out there when it comes about. And again, it's going to be fun, like-minded women. We're going to go on a trip. We're going to get to sit around, tell our stories, share our resources. Everybody going to be able to put their business card in the jar. We're going to talk about each person's business, what they do, what they have to offer, all things of that nature as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't like to stop. I want to keep going. You know me. I want to like, okay, what's next? After this. So I'm pretty excited, and that's the purpose of them coming. And you come and get empowered. And when you go to events, you have to understand it. Don't let that be your only thing. You don't go to events. You leave. You got to have the same momentum that you had that day. When you leave that door, even if you don't come to my event, any event that you go to, you got to have that same momentum when you leave out that door. People go to events just to say or take pictures with this person and do this and say, I was in a room with these people. But when you get out the room with these people, what's next? Do you have the information to reach out to these people?
Right.
That's the purpose. If you can't go through your phone and reach out to 5 or 10 people that can help you get to where you need to go, you need to erase them out your phone, period.
For sure.
I know I can call Kim for anything if I needed something. We don't talk a lot, but we talk more now. But even if we did not talk, I can call Kim and be like, hey, like I reached out to her, she will be there. So you need individuals like that you ain't probably haven't talked to in a while, and you can still reach out to them and get some things popping.
For sure. And then that's what I was going to say, too. And then when you go to events, and you're supposed to get up and work the room. Mm-hmm. How you going to go to a networking event or a conference and you didn't exchange Instagrams or get people business cards or their phone numbers? All you did was you listen to the panel or the presentation. Then you don't got nobody you can call. I have never went to no event and didn't get no contact. Ever.
Give it like, oh,
I'm getting business card. If it's somebody who's shaking and moving and they can do something to help me or benefit me, and I can help them as well, I'm getting their phone. Like I said, it doesn't even make sense. Like people just do stuff just to do it, but you have to. It's all about. I like this saying. You can use people, but don't misuse people. It's okay to use somebody for something that's going to help you. Just don't misuse them. And then you'll be able to provide and give something back as well. So, like, people be hanging with people and knowing people who are resourceful, and they don't even use the resources. That's just like being around somebody who's successful in business, who can show you how to structure your business, show you how to do everything, and you ain't got no business. But you with that person a couple times a week. You shouldn't be with nobody who's doing something to the greater good that can help you, and then you're not benefiting off of it, or at least trying to learn it. Like, hey, can you show me how you did this? Okay, that's just like I do consulting, and I do charge for consulting. But for some people, when I see the potential there and the hunger there, I don't charge them because I can see they're going to take this information, they're going to do right by it, they're going to really do something with it. So, like I said, it's just all about using your resources, networking, and being serious about what you want to do. There's so many people that don't know their purpose, and it does take a while sometimes to figure it out. But once you know your purpose, once you see what you want to do, you need to continue doing things in that direction and dealing with people that's going to help you get to the next level and the next level and the next level.
Absolutely. So what do you, I'm sorry.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
So what do you think about this? So about this free word, this free, everybody wants something for free. So I was talking to a young lady and she, wanted to be a vendor, and she was asking, I didn't know your event was a paid event. And I had to really talk to her about it. Like, it don't matter. I thought about it because you said work the room. It doesn't matter if you're going to a paid event or a free event, okay? And this is what I told her. I said, look, if your products and services is not good, it don't matter if the event is free. That don't mean somebody going to buy something from you because it's free. People go to free events all the time. That don't mean somebody going to buy your products and services. Just like Kim said, it's about how you work the room. You're going to have to get up. I be going to events. They'll be just sitting there at the table not doing nothing. They looking down. You got to be observant. You got to get up. You got to take pictures. So when you go to these events and you a vendor, don't just sit there. I had to take pictures of the lady. I said, look, while you signing this book for this person, let me take the picture of somebody signing, of you signing the book.
And then because of my I've had people buy stuff just because of my personality. They be like, you know what, you gonna make me bad, ain't you?
She's gonna make you bad. For sure.
They said you gonna make this here. I'm just gonna, cause you gonna make me bad.
Oh my goodness, that is
girl, you can't.
Sure, so.
And another thing, you just, when you're selling things, like I see people with merchandise, clothing lines, or different stuff, and they so shy. Mm-hmm. Can you come to my table? No, you're trying to get that stuff off. You gotta be in beast mode,
and you gotta be ready. They be like really like sitting there. You cannot sit there. You gotta stand up. They just sitting. No,
right.
People think that. See, another thing too with business owners, they feel like a person just automatically supposed to come to your table. No, you gotta make them come to your table. It's not like you're begging. It's like, I need for you to see what I got, because you be missing an opportunity because you sitting there being shy. You got to go out there and get in front of the people.
For sure. For sure. And like they say, what they say, closed mouths don't get fed.
Don't get fed.
And like I said, people buy my stuff. I do well, but I'm saying if I have things left over, and when I do an event, I don't want to take anything home with me, so I'm gonna discount it. I'm gonna go out there like, hey, you need this? Let's do this. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But okay, y'all. So again, I want y'all to follow Tyleatha. Shout your social media tags out.
Instagram is Tyleatha TYLEATHA _, and I am on Facebook, Tyleatha Thurman Equery. Yeah, that's all the social media handles I got. I don't have any more. So I'm hoping that you all come out and have a good time to the Women's Empowerment event this year.
It's her flyer. Again, it's on the 30th.
Yeah. If you want to get tickets, you can purchase them by even calling me at 586-800-9344. And another thing, I'm going to give some tickets away if somebody, the first person who types rich at the bottom, right? Is that what I said I was going to do?
The first person that type rich in the comments will get free tickets. And don't type it if you don't really want to come. Even if you're a man, type it. You can give the tickets to your sister, your mom, or your girl, or your wife. So the first person that types rich in the comments will get those tickets. And then you want to give a pair to somebody who DM you?
Yep, that's who. You DM me, you get a free ticket.
DM Tyleatha Rich, and then you'll get a free ticket. And again, her Instagram is TYLEATHA. Is it underscore?
Underscore. Mm-hmm.
Underscore.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they can go on Eventbrite, Rich Women Conference. I thought somebody put something. Rich Women Conference, Eventbrite.com.
Rich Women Conference, Eventbrite.com.
Yes.
Any final thoughts or takeaways?
I just want women to come out and be empowered. You're going to come and be enlightened. There's going to be some information that you can get clarity from where you're missing clarity at. Like Kim was saying about people don't know their purpose in life. I know there's some stories and backgrounds of these individuals and myself as well that can help and resonate to other people. So yes, I believe for sure, I know that this event is going to help take you to your next level. Shift your mindset from a broke mindset to a positive mindset. And I'm not saying money broke. I'm saying being broken, because it's the difference of being broke and broken.
For sure.
So yeah, that's
and
it.
Then one thing I just want to add, I really like the atmosphere of your events is a judgment-free zone. You don't have to be a bougie lady, a fancy lady. I mean, all ladies are welcome. Mm-hmm. Just like-minded. It's a comfortable environment. Everybody's cool. The panel was great. Like I said, you got Butter on Sarah. She's on there. She's successful. From Be Real. She's had her boutique for a while. Stephanie been doing her thing with the insurance, and anybody that want to get life insurance or annuity or want to invest, she'll be there to talk to you as well. I'm not familiar with Visionary V. What does she do?
She's a brand strategist.
Okay,
that's why I got her in the middle, because
that's awesome.
We need that. People don't understand.
For sure. That's why I'm gonna have to talk to her. Okay,
yeah, she'll be in the building. She gonna work with some big wigs.
Visionary V myself. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, y'all come on out again. It's gonna be a brunch. It's raffles. It's prizes. Again, Kim Stacy Treasure's gonna be in the building.
She'll be in the building. We'll have some good food.
And we'll have some good food, a good panel, and a good time. So again, y'all stay tuned for our upcoming event that we will have. It'll be posted once everything is ironed out and in stone. Shout out to everybody that has tuned in. Electric Elevation Podcast is out.
Wait a minute. I also want to shout out my sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shout them out. Shout them out. Shout them out.
I also got to shout out my sponsors, Oils Queens.
Okay.
She's located, anybody might know her too, Queens Boulevard on, Elise.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, she's a sponsor. And then Crown from San Diego, Miss Hanifa, Geneva. So those are my sponsors. So I'm excited. I'm glad they believe in me and what I'm doing. So yeah, I got to do that. So shout out to them.
Shout out to all the sponsors. Then we got to put together a unisex event too. Cause these men need to hear some good panel too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll have that coming
we'll do that
up
before the end of the year.
Yeah, before the end of the year, we sure will.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So
they need to get some enrichment.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in Electric Elevation Podcast. Peace.
Bye-bye.